Greetings. All right, so I want to talk about electromagnetic frequencies um, in relation to the body and Wi-Fi, pretty much. As as scientists have measured, the heart, it has its own electromagnetic frequency. It's pretty much the most powerful organ in the body. It 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 can be measured about 8 feet away from the body. So when you're talking to somebody in that conversation, in that close proximity, there will be times of resonance where y'all just click. All right. So I'm gonna first come to magnetobiology, and mainstream science would tell you that if electromagnetic frequency does not produce heat, then it will not affect the human body. Though, if you read the safety standards, practical significance of magnetobiology is conditioned by the growing level of the background electromagnetic exposure of people. Some electromagnetic fields at chronic exposure may pose threat to human health. So as I said, no. So as I was alluding to before, I don't think you necessarily need heat. Um, Electromagnetic energy from outside and electromagnetic energy from our bodies, they influence each other. When when a person becomes unhealthy, that that interplay of electromagnetic energy is not in resonance. So now we're gonna go to 5G. Now, interesting thing about 5G is that at its most extreme scale, it absorbs oxygen. That is, that it influences your hemoglobin to not take in oxygen. So let's go to cellular. Now, before I go on, so I, I was kind of suggesting before that each of our organs is electromagnetic. Our brain, our heart, our liver, our spleen, everything about us is electromagnetic. Our blood, the blood cells, even its atomic structure. Okay, so if you push that outward, okay, you have the planets of the universe, the sun, the moon, the stars. Okay, so there is one common thing in all creation, in all reality, an interplay of energy. It's interesting how they have cellular networks, cellular, dealing with wireless networks and all that, and then dealing with biology. When you introduce a another electromagnetic frequency onto a system, things change. Um, there's been technology that's been here for a while where they're able to mimic the frequency of a certain thought, the frequency of a certain emotion. Okay? So when you understand that implication, you understand that our emotions, our thoughts can be hijacked. A simple example would be an old technology about there's a patent where in the TV it has a flicker rate. Okay, that flicker rate, okay, causes you to be into a relaxed state. So whatever you see on the TV, it comes into your subconscious, and you slowly begin to align to um, whatever that is you see. So here's an article about how the human body creates electromagnetic fields. It's an interesting article. You know, yeah. If you fancy, check it out. You know. Now, when you get to Wi-Fi, the actual meaning of Wi-Fi is wireless fidelity. Now, this is going to get to the meat of what I'm trying to broach. So, fidelity means faith. It means belief. So, so as I was this, like I was talking about the technology of mimicking emotions and thoughts and all that. Okay, so they could beam that to you, and over time, that changes your belief. That changes your concept of reality. Okay, I mean, we are so glued to these phones and all that, Facebook, various multimedias and all that. I mean, social medias. That interaction there, it changes your brain makeup. It changes the synapses. I mean, they turn certain frequencies. Right. Um, Now, I know I've pretty much gone to many different points. Um, my my intent is that, as like when you read a book, you read in between the lines. Okay, you cannot take anything literally. You have to read in between the lines. You have to get a synthesis. So as I end, you know, I truly believe. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I truly believe that our our reality, our perception of reality, is being hijacked. There are natural electromagnetic frequencies from the Earth. Um, Schumann resonance, for example, and when you research the Schumann resonance, you you understand that it's slowly rising, and I think the reason why it's slowly rising is to meet a certain resonance of the unnatural frequencies, Wi-Fi, even electricity. Okay. Um, I mean, I read an article a while back where people who um, have people who do not deal with electricity, they're not bombarded with just simple electricity and all that. They they have more healthy lives. It seems like to actually think, to actually um, be clear, you have to turn everything off. You pretty much have to go out in nature. All right. Yeah. Take care.